Hello and welcome to a new episode of the FotoTV.News. For this show we were able to go to New York, and this had a special reason because in New York these days there was the Photo-Plus Expo show. It's a big trade show, very important in the States, and I had heard a lot about it during Photokina. Everybody was telling me he and they were going there. So I figured we have to go and check that out. And I had the possibility to lead an interview with Jeff McQuilken from the show organizers who told me about the show. Check it out. So welcome to New York. When I was in Cologne, Photokina, just a few weeks ago, I talked to many people asking them, what are you going to do next? And they were all saying, heading to New York to Photo-Plus Expo. And now I'm here. That convinced me. I thought I have to go. So now I'm here right in New York, and next to me is Jeff McQuilken. And we're here in the entrance hall of Photo-Plus Expo.
Yeah, well, we're all certainly happy to be here. Weather's great. It's a perfect time, lovely time to be in New York.
Now, that's a big fair. I didn't imagine it like this. I was told it was smaller than Photokina, but it's still huge. How many exhibitors and people are coming here?
Well, we've got about 225 exhibitors. It's about 70,000. We measure it in square feet, so about 70,000 net square feet. Visitors will probably be, by the time we're done, 23,000 altogether, Mark. It's the biggest photography show in North America in terms of the number of visitors. And we've had about that many for several years now.
Yeah, it seems to me that it's also very influential because everyone I talk to, key people in the industry, I always said they go there. It's why is that? Is New York such a center for photography?
Yeah, it's influential, I think, for a number of reasons. One, it's New York, and yes, that's the center of photography, I think. So we've been here for the whole time it's been in existence, I think about 27 years now, and we're not going to go anywhere. Another reason is our partner, our magazine partner, PDN, Photo-District.News, very well respected, very well liked, and very influential magazine in the industry. We work really, really closely with them. We're owned by the same company, so we work hand in hand to try to make sure that we get just the broadest and most respected list of speakers and exhibitors, and just a real good, positive educational experience for everybody that comes.
Okay, I'll get to that educational experience in a moment. For those viewers at home who can't be here and who are thinking about coming, let's tell them a little bit what's happening here. There's an exhibition space where there's lots of manufacturers showing their product.
Right. You know, there's a couple ways you could go. You could come and get a free expo pass and go inside for all 3 days and have a blast, and you'll be absolutely exhausted at the end of the 3 days. You'll see demonstrations, exhibitions, handouts, free stuff, and just there's sales. You can buy a camera here at a great price, and you'll definitely learn something new that you haven't seen before. If you want to go a little bit more in depth, you can also purchase some seminars. You could buy 1 seminar, 3 seminars, all the seminars. Really work on maybe your business skills. Maybe you're a photographer and you need to just get some small business skills. We can help you with that. We can help you with Lightroom. We can help you with almost anything you need. Lighting, whether you're a wedding photographer, outdoor nature photographer. There's over 111 sessions, I think.
That impressed me most. I mean, of course, there's products, and these are always interesting to look at, but the stuff happening down there at the seminar area, if you look at the schedule, there's 6, 7, 8 things happening at the same time.
Yeah.
3 slots a day on 3 days.
Maybe that's the bad thing. I don't know. Maybe there's too much to choose from. But we like to try to provide as many different options as we possibly can to appeal to as many different photographers.
And what was also impressive for me is the people you brought here. I mean, there was Joe McNally there, just like that.
Bambi Cantrell, Albert Watson, Chase Jarvis. Again, I think that sort of speaks to the influence and the importance of this show and our partner magazine, PDN. Everybody wants to see and be seen at Photo-Plus in New York.
Can you explain the target group for this event? Who should come?
It's pretty wide, Mark. Definitely professionals should come. Definitely advanced amateurs should come, and we realize that line is kind of blurring now. We have a lot of people who are not professionals but want to buy professional caliber equipment and software and printers and archival paper. So those groups should definitely come. If you're just a regular consumer maybe and you're looking to move up a little bit, get a little bit better, learn a little bit more, you should probably come too. Maybe Saturday might be a better day for you. That's sort of, it isn't official, but Saturday is sort of turned into a more of a consumer-related day. So maybe any day would be worthwhile, but if you're a little bit lower on the spectrum there, maybe Saturday would be a good day. But I guarantee you we've got something for just about everybody here.
Okay. Now, we have lots of international viewers. Let's talk international. What can they expect here?
Well, we have this year for the first time we have a pavilion of exhibitors from Shanghai. We're very delighted to have them here. There's about 7 or 8 different companies represented from Shanghai. We have a few from Europe this year. With this being a Photokina year, I think a lot of their attention and resources went to exhibiting at Photokina, which is fine, but we're already making great strides with them for next year. So I expect to have several German and Italian and British exhibitors here as well.
Okay. Now, some practical info for those people who can't make it this year but who might want to come next year. Do you know already when it's going to happen?
Yeah, it's going to be October 27th through the 29th, 2011, right here, same place. If you just want to go in and bookmark now, FotoPlusExpo.com. In a couple of weeks, we'll start putting up more information for 2011, and you want to make sure you register early so you can get the free Expo Pass, because usually about 2 weeks after all the free passes go away, and then you have to start paying. So.
And for the seminars, how long in advance should one register to make sure you can get the one you want?
You know, I would just kind of monitor it. The seminar information usually goes up in late June or maybe early July. I would start to monitor it then and make sure you pick out the ones that you want. Several of them I know are sold out this year. But if you look in July and August, if you think of it, you should be fine.
Cool. Last question. Such a fair is always like a magnifying glass for what's going on. Do you see trends?
Yeah, the trend, I think, well, we see 2 trends. One is one I kind of talked about, and that's sort of a graying of a line between the advanced amateur and the professional. So many amateurs want professional caliber equipment now. Prosumers, exactly, right. So we're seeing that, and I think we're all sort of trying to work together to try to find how to best take advantage of that. Another trend, of course, that we're seeing is emerging of still and video photography. We've addressed that. We've got a video pavilion here. And with some specific video products would be of interest, as well as the fact that folks like Canon, Nikon, certainly Sony, Olympus that are making the video, the HD SLRs, they're all represented here with those products as well.
Okay, well, thank you for having me here, and thank you for watching. We'll be here again next year and hope to see many of you out there. So much for the interview with Jeff McQuilken. Once again, I can only recommend to you to put this down in your calendars for next year. And if you are planning to go, then you should also plan to visit the seminars that they're offering, because this was really special. There was a lot to see there, lots of good advice for photographers. So something that you shouldn't miss if you have any chance to go to New York for FotoPlus Expo. Now, viewers of our program know Ralph Lambrecht very well. Ralph Lambrecht is the specialist for all kind of darkroom techniques, and he is also the author of a standard book for photo enthusiasts who are into black and white. He has just released his new edition of Way Beyond Monochrome. A big book appeared at Focal Press, and this is a book that's not only relevant for those of you who work in analog formats, but he's also doing a crossover to digital techniques, for example, hybrid processes for bringing black and white negatives into the digital darkroom. So definitely something to check out. It's called Way Beyond Monochrome, and if you know his films on Photo TV, you know that you can expect a very good book. Finally, for this show, we keep it short this time. When I was in New York, I was able to meet the guys behind a website that I want to recommend to you today as a web tip. www.pixiq, or pixiq as they say, .com is a new website with very interesting stuff all about photography. And it's a site definitely worth checking out. New, but when you look at it, you have the feeling they've been around forever. Very interesting information portal all around photography. That's it. We're already at the end of this show. As always, I want to point out to you that we have different other places on the web where you can meet us. For example, check out our Facebook page where you find constant updates and interesting stuff on photography. You can follow us on Twitter, and if you go to the iTunes store and search for FotoTV, you can find this news show and many others for download to your iPhone, iPad, and so on. As always, check out www.FotoTV.com for other films on photography, and that's it for me for today. Goodbye, and until the next FotoTV News.